Today in Atlanta, a flood watch extends as rare cool weather brings more rain to Georgia.
And I'm Garrett. Welcome to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett in Atlanta.
I'm Leah. First up, a flood watch has been extended into Tuesday evening across metro Atlanta and the western half of Georgia. The National Weather Service forecasts highs to remain at or below 70 degrees. It's making it a pretty dreary first day of school for the state's largest districts. Plus, the excessive runoff from the rain may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying areas. What's surprising is how cool it is for this time of year in Georgia, right? This unusual weather pattern might be a sign of broader climate trends.
Yeah, that's a solid point, Leah. It's concerning how it can disrupt daily life, especially with schools just starting. Preparedness in these unusual weather conditions is key, wouldn't you say? All right, let's roll on. Next up in Warner Robins, a domestic dispute escalated as a man set fire to a shed and exchanged gunfire with police. So, here's what happened. Jesus Chavez Ledesma barricaded himself in a shed and exchanged gunfire with police. In the middle of all this, he set the shed on fire. The suspect was injured and hospitalized. Thankfully, no officers were hurt. This incident marks the 40th officer-involved shooting in Georgia this year. It really highlights the dangers officers face in domestic violence situations.
Oh, wow, that's so wild. The fact that he set the shed on fire during all that chaos. It's important to address domestic violence for the safety of everyone involved. Okay, let's move on. Next up, community leaders in Atlanta's Sweet Auburn neighborhood are calling for action against gun violence. Sweet Auburn is a historic area known for its significance in the civil rights movement and as the home of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., but lately it has developed a reputation for gun violence. Recent shootings along Edgewood Avenue left 16 people wounded and 1 dead. Community leaders are urging for increased police presence and the enforcement of city codes. The nightlife scene and access to firearms create a volatile environment. It's a challenging situation.
Yeah, that's worth exploring. Preserving the cultural heritage of Sweet Auburn while addressing violence is crucial. A holistic approach might be the way forward. All right, on to the next. A 12-year-old double amputee from Gaza arrives in Atlanta for critical medical treatment. Yassin Al-Galban is his name. He lost both legs and a finger in an airstrike. His father and brother were killed in separate attacks. Heal Palestine, a nonprofit, coordinated his trip as part of the largest evacuation of injured Palestinian children since the crisis began. Yassin will receive prosthetic treatment at Wellstar Cobb Medical Center. Community support and volunteer efforts are making a huge difference for families like his.
Can you believe he hasn't walked in over a year? It's heartbreaking. The importance of humanitarian aid and community support cannot be overstated. That's it for today on Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett in Atlanta.
Thanks for tuning in. Stay safe and come back tomorrow.